It's just out of this world. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Eye in China. The 4 Olympics venues are in Zhangjiakou, Hebei province. So today I'm going to try a delicacy of Hebei province. Donkey burgers, 驴肉火烧. 驴肉 means donkey's meat and 火烧 is Chinese pita bread. So currently there are 2 major types. One is 河间驴肉火烧, which means rectangle 驴肉火烧. And today I ordered the 河间驴肉火烧, which is the rectangle one. Whoa, this 驴肉火烧 is packed to the brim with minced donkey meat, some green peppers, and what else? Some coriander. A good 火烧 needs to have many layers, and it's super flaky. It's just out of this world. I also ordered some donkey skin, which is one of my all-time favorites. It's full of collagen, so look how springy it is. The more you chew it, the more you can feel like the meaty texture of it is just beats all the other meat that you can taste on earth. It's just very good. So guys, get out of your comfort zone. Give this a try. You won't regret it. So if you're interested in Chinese food and Chinese culture, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Oh my god, it really packed a punch. Whoa, I'm entering the luozifen zone and I'm already smelling it. It's so pungent. Guangxi is in the southwest of China and Zhuang ethnic minority group lives there. Luozifen is literally translated as river snail rice noodles. It's a specialty of Guangxi province and it is famous or infamous for its pungent smell. Luozifen is a delicacy of rice noodles boiled with pickled bamboo shoot. Oh my god, it really packed a punch. It felt like there was like a nuclear war going on in my mouth. Apart from luozifen, I also ordered this magnificent, mind-blowing pot, some deep-fried pig's trotters, and the star of the show is the river snail. I know French people like to eat escargot, and this is like the 1,000 times more spiced version of it. There is always room for dessert. As you may have already known, Chinese desserts are not super sweet. Like this one is wrapped in a bamboo leaf and is glutinous rice. It's black sesame paste and sugar. Just simple as that, but it's really good. If you're interested in Chinese food and Chinese culture, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Another iconic attraction in New York is Times Square. Times Square is a bow tie shaped space in Manhattan, New York, also known as the crossroads of the world. It has appeared in so many movies. How many can you think of? Feel free to name a few in the comment section down below. Walking into Times Square, you'd be surrounded by colorful neon lights and street performances. The iconic giant screen with news, music videos, and TV programs is appealing enough to draw every tourist's attention. The origin of this name can be traced back to the New York Times early headquarters here. Now Times has become the name of the whole square. Michael Bloomberg, the billionaire and former mayor of New York City, once proudly said, when you talk to anyone in this country or the world about what New York is, you can say that Broadway and Times Square are New York. That's true. People often say that if you haven't been to New York, you haven't been to the United States. And if you haven't been to Times Square, you haven't been to New York. It's not so much a square as it is a huge business district. Theaters on Broadway, dazzling neon lights, and TV-style billboards, all of them make the square full of life and energy. For newcomers, I believe it will be difficult not to get lost there. When it comes to classic urban buildings in the United States, I have to mention the Empire State Building in New York. Have you watched King Kong? The huge gorilla climbing up to the top of the Empire State Building has since become a classic scene in the film industry. The Empire State Building was built in the 1930s. Although it's the time of the Great Depression in the United States, Wall Street bosses were keen on a race to build skyscrapers. In order to show his wealth, John Jacob Rascop decided to build the tallest building in the world, and that's the Empire State Building. Today's Empire State Building is both a multifunctional office building and one of New York City's most famous tourist attractions. In addition to seeing the grandeur of the Empire State Building, you can also quote-unquote feel the pulse of Americans. The most amazing thing about the Empire State Building is the observation decks on the 86th and 102nd floors. It must be a great experience to look down and get a bird's-eye view of New York. How much do you know about the US? There are 50 states and tens of thousands of amazing cities that will surprise you with distinctive regional features. Some are renowned for their iconic skyscrapers, others have profound culture, arts, and history. If you are flying over the Pacific, before landing in San Francisco, the first thing that catches your attention would be a red suspension bridge flying over the bay. This is the famous Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge links downtown San Francisco and Marin County to the north. Opened in 1937, its total length is now about 2.7 kilometers. It's considered a symbol of San Francisco. We can see it in many Hollywood blockbusters such as Rise of the Planet of the Apes, X-Men, and 2012. Right, also the latest one, Finch. Have you watched it yet? The final destination of the robot Finch and the dog is also here. Heading to Eagles Point, the trailhead of Land's End near Lincoln Park, you'll be marveled at the awesome views of the Golden Gate Bridge. If only we had the opportunity to actually walk on the bridge and appreciate this masterpiece that combines human ingenuity and stunning natural beauty. The feeling would be completely different from just swooshing by. In fact, the time and customs of Mother's Day in different countries differ. British tend to give their mom a cake, the French tend to make a noodle necklace for their mothers. In Yugoslavia, the Serbs celebrate this special day 2 weeks before Christmas. Children in Yugoslavia will sneak into their mother's room early in the morning and tie their mother to bed. When the mom finds herself tied up, she quote-unquote begs her children to let go of her. How interesting. In exchange, she would give her children the gifts she has hidden under her pillow. No matter what kind of celebration it is, it's always the good intention that matters. Mothers give us life and go through imaginable hardships to raise us, so after watching this video, go tell your mom. Hey guys, today is the second Sunday of May and it's Mother's Day. But did you know how this day came into being? Mother's Day originated in ancient Greece. Greeks held a grand celebration every spring for Rhea, the mother of gods in Greek mythology. But at that time, it was a regional ceremony where people worshipped a goddess. But now there is more to it. The modern version of Mother's Day was established in the United States. The initiator was Anne Reeves Jarvis, who was a mother with 10 children and worked as the director of a church in Grafton, West Virginia. During the American Civil War, many young soldiers died in the battlefield, so many mothers lost their children. Mrs. Jarvis understood that it was because of the sacrifice of countless soldiers that they won the war, but the war had taken a great toll on a lot of families, especially mothers. It's just this primitive joy of eating meat. Hey guys, welcome back to in China. Today I'm gonna try some Ningxia food. Ningxia Huizhu Autonomous Region is located in the northwest of China and it is home to the Hui ethnic minority group, and there are tons of delicious halal food at every corner. I'm the CEO of Eating Meat and this dish definitely ranks top 3 on my list. It's called 手抓羊肉, literally translated as hand-wrapped lamb. The garlicky sauce definitely took things to another level, but the meat itself is just so good. It's just this primitive joy of eating meat. It just beats anything else in the world. I also ordered some shapong, which is Mongolian wild onion, aka desert onion. This is resistant to drought and only yields a little bit every year. So this is not a cheap vegetable. Let me give it a try. Well, it doesn't have a pungent flavor like Chinese chives. It's actually pretty juicy. I also ordered a big bowl of 炒烩牛肉拌面, which is noodles with beef stew. I want this bite to include everything. Here we go. So if you're interested in Chinese food and Chinese culture, don't forget to subscribe to An in China. I can really sense, I can really taste the umami-ness of it. Hey guys, welcome to An in China. Today I didn't have breakfast because I knew that I was gonna have some Dongbei Cai, northeast cuisines. Dongbei region covers 3 northeastern provinces, Heilongjiang, Jilin, and Liaoning respectively. There are 3 things that you need to keep in mind when it comes to Dongbei cuisine. Number 1, it's right the opposite of delicate or exquisite. Number 2, as you can see, they serve in huge portions. And number 3, they really emphasize simplicity with a hint of rustic wildness. This dish is called guo bao rou. It's pork covered with batter and then deep fried. It looks so appetizing. It's just super crispy, super filling, especially when you are hungry. This will definitely give you a lot of satisfaction. It's so yummy. This dish is what I'm most excited about. It's called xiao ji dun mogu, chicken and mushroom stew. Look, it's bubbling and the steam is like gushing out. As a seasoned eater, the first thing that I'm gonna eat is definitely the mushroom. The juices are just bursting in my mouth. I can really sense, I can really taste the umami-ness of it. There is a little bit of earthiness in the chicken. It's such a complex flavor. So if you're interested in Chinese food and Chinese culture, don't forget to follow An. When it comes to more culturally representative buildings, we have to look at Harvard University and MIT in the United States. Harvard University is the oldest institution of higher education in the United States. There have been 8 US presidents and 160 Nobel Prize winners from Harvard. Its status in academia is self-evident. Harvard was founded in 1636. After more than 400 years of development and reconstruction, today's Harvard is a perfect combination of classical and modern elements. Interestingly, there is a statue of John Harvard, the founder of Harvard University, on campus, and rumor has it that if a student touches the shoe on the statue's left foot, they can pass the exam. Till now, the shoe has been discolored. In terms of architectural style, the main campus and the business school's campus are more classical, while the Boston campus is modern. Massachusetts Hall is nearly 300 years old, making it the oldest building at Harvard University. My body just instantly feels warm. Hey guys, welcome to An in China. This morning I watched a documentary about Jingdezhen porcelain in Jiangxi province, and as a foodie I just immediately thought of Jiangxi food. Jiangxi province lies on the southern bank of the Yangtze River, so it's really rainy and foggy in that area. That's why people eat a lot of spicy and strong flavored food to get rid of the dampness in their body. Because it is still a bit chilly outside, I ordered some soup. But this is no ordinary soup, it is clay pot soup. And clay pots are great at retaining heat and heating up food. So this is piping hot. My body just instantly feels warm and cozy. It's just so nice. There is a big chunk of silky chicken, which is supposed to be good for your blood circulation, especially women. The skin and the meat is almost falling off the bones. So silky chicken is definitely a lot tenderer than regular chicken. It's really worth a try. The most iconic dish is nanchang banfen. Look how appetizing this looks. Who can resist the temptation of this? I think I just bit into a chili flake, so it's really spicy and it's quite oily and really flavorful. This is what I'm dying for, spicy duck gizzards. The texture of it is awesome because it is bouncy and firm. So if you're interested in Chinese food and Chinese culture, don't forget to follow An in China. It is so rich, so creamy, so smooth. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of An in China. Today I'm gonna have some Hong Kong food. Hong Kong is in the south of China and it's next to Guangdong province, and it is hub of international foods. Milk tea. Who can resist the temptation of authentic Hong Kong milk tea? Very strong tea flavor with a hint of like fragrant bitterness. It's super mellow, it's super silky and smooth. It's definitely a perfect drink for a hot summer day. Oh my god, my 爱人小混饭 has arrived. Now I get why it is called soul removing stir fried rice. I mean, it looks just so tempting, so appetizing. The name actually originates from a really famous Hong Kong movie called 食神, the god of cookery. Now I really get it. Oh my god, it's such a nice feeling. This is really amazing. I'm completely speechless. Hong Kong is the mecca of desserts, and one of the most iconic desserts is called 港式鹿奶滑. It's covered with a thick layer of chocolate powder. And there is this mahjong tile on top. It reads fa, which means fortune in Chinese. Oh my god, it's so rich, so creamy, so smooth. So if you're interested in Chinese food and Chinese culture, don't forget to follow in China. My favorite part is the chicken skin. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of in China. Having tried so many savory dishes, today I crave something homely and cozy, so I decided to have some Henan food. Henan province is in the central part of China, and the food there kind of represents the Chinese philosophy of striking a happy medium, which means the food there is neither too spicy nor too savory. You guys know me, I'm a carnivore. I can't live without meat, so I ordered this dish. It's called 道口烧鸡, 道口 braised chicken. My favorite part is the chicken skin. It's super bouncy and tender. It feels like all the flavors are kind of diffusing in my mouth. On a chilly day like today, a bowl of 胡辣汤 will definitely hit the spot. Well, the smell is really strong, really peppery. There is some tofu skin, some wood ear, and these ingredients are definitely good for your health. As you can see, the consistency is very thick. Whoa, it's super peppery. I would say this is definitely an acquired taste. You either hate it or love it. I ordered a big bowl of Henan 大锅菜, Henan hodgepodge, just a big pot of good stuff. It just instantly reminds me of my mom and grandma's cooking. This is the ultimate comfort food. So if you're interested in Chinese food and Chinese culture, don't forget to follow in China. Well, the bread is really tasty. Hey guys, it's freezing outside and I'm hungry. I can't think of anything better to eat than 肉夹馍. 肉夹馍 is an iconic specialty of Shanxi province, and Shanxi has a profound history. 13 dynasties built their capitals there. 肉夹馍 is a perfect combo of meat and Chinese pita bread, and the meat is usually pork belly, and the piles of meat are usually stewed overnight with tons of seasonings and spices like star anise and fennel and all the good stuff. Well, the bread is really tasty. The outside is crispy, but the inside is saturated with the meat juices. It's so fragrant. Everything is cooked to a turn. It's so perfect. 肉夹馍's BFF is definitely 凉皮, which is also a specialty in Shanxi province. It's made up of these jelly-like starchy cold noodles, some freshly shredded veggies like cucumber and broccoli, and assorted sauces. While the 凉皮, which is so al dente and elastic, the chili oil has taken things to the next level. And don't forget the gluten. Guys, it was just so satisfying. Unapproved. If you are interested in Chinese food and Chinese culture, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.